What do y'all think? Incandescent or LED? It's probably a little too bright out here to really tell. So converting these old trucks over from incandescent to LED is actually pretty simple. I got the installation kit from Headlight Experts. No affiliation, not sponsored, nothing like that. I bought this kit. It comes with 2 bulbs, actually, and you know one of them's already installed. And then it comes with housings, a 7-inch H4 housing. And it's actually still got glass lens, which is kind of nice instead of plastic. And you just install the bulb into the housing and then pop this bad boy in there. Now, when I did do the passenger side, I did have to adjust the ring that holds the bulb in place. These don't sit, they're not as thick of glass as, you know, a regular seal beam bulb. So there was a little bit of play between the ring that holds us in place and the bulb itself. So I just kind of tapped on all around the edge, kind of, because it's kind of curled like this. I just kind of tapped it over a little bit more, and now it's nice and snug in there. But to get these installed, got the little plastic or little rubber weather piece on the back. Pop out this retaining clip. Pop this out. You don't need that. And then you get the bulb. And then the hardest part of this, don't mind the top of my head, keep going in front of the camera. The hardest part of this is getting all of this situated. I found the easiest way to do it. Just fold this bad boy in half, or inside out in half. Inside out, like that. And then this actually, the little retaining ring on the bulb actually comes off. And then just slide that in there. I think I did it backwards. Yeah, I did it backwards. You want to have it go in this way with this inside out, slide that on, get it turned into place, and then actually, and before you even flip that back over, take your retaining ring, because what's going to happen is the bulb can only go in here, or the bulb can only go into the housing one way. Once you get that all orientated, then the retaining ring goes on. There's only one way this thing can go on. And then that'll just, once you get it. What? Did you lock her in? Once you get that little retaining clip down into place, and you can flip the little weather seal back around, such like that, and then this is ready to go in. Now it's got these little alignment nubs that line up, kind of like orientates the bulb in the right direction based on these, and then you just reinstall your ring. Super simple. All right, so in order to get this off, it's got just a retaining ring. This one's just 3 screws that hold this retaining ring in place. Should probably go inside and unplug the bulb. All right, with the bulb unplugged, pop the retaining ring off, bulb comes out. Take your new one, slide it into the housing. I was wondering what was getting in the way. It was the plug. It wasn't in all the way. And those little nubs line up. And we just slop the ring back in. Now, like I said, on the other side, I did have to adjust this retaining ring, but I'm going to see if this one needs it also. And then you can also just kind of show you guys what I had to do, or what it was doing. So ring back in place. Now let's go see if it's doing the same thing as the other one. So, yeah. So, like I said, the housing on this one is a little bit thinner. This lip here is thicker on an actual old sealed beam lens than on these. So the ring that holds the bulb in needs to be massaged. All right, so after a little massaging of that ring, everything's solid. Can get everything plugged back in. Once everything's plugged back in, go around, turn the lights on. There we go. There you have it, guys. It's actually a really, really simple install. The hardest thing was fighting with that locking ring to get everything readjusted to fit right because of the difference in the thickness of the housing. But so you can see maybe the lights are on. Now I definitely still got to do an alignment. I'm not convinced that the original bulbs are even aligned. So I've got everything set up. You can see the tape or the paper back there. I got a tape line set up. So I'm all set to do an alignment. I got the truck level in the driveway. But let me go show you guys, even with how bright it is right now, because it's only like 3 in the afternoon or something like that, you can really see just how bright these LEDs are, both with the low beams and the high beams. So let me go show you. All right, so there are the low beams, high beams, low beams, high beams. Now you can definitely see, to me, it looks like the high beams are pointing kind of up, kind of high. So I definitely think they need to be adjusted. But yeah, that'll be coming up once it gets just a little bit darker out here. Really appreciate you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe, hit the bell, keep your eyes out for a headlight alignment video, and I'll see you on the next one.